Hello everybody and welcome to this week's Hope video notices. My name is Matt, I'm the priest here at Hope Church, and today I've got 3 things that I would like to tell you about, all of which are coming up pretty soon here in the autumn term. The first of which is pub theology. During the spring term, during Lent, we hosted a series of 5 evenings to talk about theology in a local pub, and we called this Pub Theology, and Pub Theology is back. It's September, people are going back to school, we're back in class with Pub Theology, and it starts tomorrow, so September the 18th. And we're going to do a run of 3 weeks on the 18th, and on the 25th, and on the 2nd of October. And we're going to be meeting from 7:30 until 9 o'clock over the road in the Horatia pub, and we're going to be talking all things theology. And if that sounds a little ominous or scary, or you think, I don't know what that's about, I don't know how to talk about theology, then don't worry, you're not excluded. You're still very, very welcome to join us. When we talk about theology, all we're doing is we are thinking and talking about the way we think and talk about God. There aren't right or wrong answers. There isn't any need for experience in these things. You just need to be kind of open and willing and ready to have a conversation. During Lent, we had just a really amazing time. It was profoundly impactful, but also just a lot of fun. We made friends, we shared time together, and so we're going back 3 weeks this time, as I say, starting tomorrow on the 18th, 25th, and then the 2nd of October. You're very, very welcome. You don't need to do anything really to sign up. You can just join us over there at 7:30. But if you scan the QR code in the foyer, then you can join a WhatsApp group where I'll just send a reminder of when and where we're meeting on the day of, but also any reading materials that we're distributing beforehand, I'll put there. But you don't have to read those anyway. So again, if you want to, please just join us, and we would love to have you. The second thing that I want to tell you about is Church of the Wild. So you may well know that on the first Sunday of each month, we host a church gathering out in the gardens before our 11 o'clock service. And if you don't, then you do now, and it's called Church of the Wild. We meet at 9 o'clock by Britain's most valuable London plane tree. And we have a little liturgy, we have a little portion of liturgy, and then we just open up space, trusting that God speaks to us in the midst of wilderness, in the midst of nature. And God's been so faithful to us, to speak to us during this year. It's been some of my favorite things to do, the Church of the Wild. And so I'm telling you about this because you're invited. The next one is coming up on the 1st of October, Sunday the 1st of October. But this one is an extra special one because on the 1st of October, as well as Church of the Wild from 9 o'clock, we are going to be incorporating our harvest festival. We're going to be recognizing and pausing for harvest at our next Church of the Wild. And the way we're going to be doing that is in 2 ways. Firstly, kind of in the traditional harvest festival manner, we're going to be bringing tinned goods and dried goods that we can give to a local food bank. We're going to be bringing some of the things that God has provided in our life. We're going to be offering thanks for them, and we're going to be passing them on in an act of generosity and love. So we're going to be doing that, which is the kind of standard harvest festival thing. But then the other thing that we're going to be doing on October the 1st, and I'm sure it's going to be a gloriously sunny, maybe a little crisp autumn morning, is we're going to, in the garden at the end of our Church of the Wild, we're going to have breakfast together. We're going to cook with kind of as much local and organic and naturally sourced good for you food that we can. And so please do join us. Please do join us. If you haven't been to Church of the Wild before, then what a great one to come to for the first time. There's free food. And if you have, then there's your reminder that Church of the Wild is coming in a fortnight's time, and this is our Harvest Festival edition, and you are very, very welcome to join us at 9 o'clock out in the gardens. The final thing that I want to tell you about is a little bit further ahead, and that is baptisms. I said last week that we are hosting baptisms here in the church on Christ the King weekend, which comes just before Advent. So the Sunday is Sunday the 26th of November. And it's an amazing opportunity on Christ the King weekend to stand up surrounded by friends and family in the church, surrounded by this community, and say, I believe in something more. I stand for something more. I stand for love and mercy, for compassion. I stand for forgiveness. And hopefully we'll have a few people that we get to baptize on that weekend. So there we are. There's your warning. It's coming up on, as I say, November the 26th at our 11 o'clock service. We'll do these baptisms, and if you want to be baptized, or if there's someone in your family who, if you have children that you want to baptize, what a great time to do some baptizing. So there we are. 3 things. First of all, Pub Theology starts tomorrow and is on for 3 consecutive weeks on the 18th, the 25th, and the 2nd of October then. Coming up a little bit further, Church of the Wild Harvest Festival edition on the 1st of October out in the gardens, and then baptisms on the 26th of November for Christ the King weekend. It's quite a lot of information. I think I did it all well, but there we are. Check out the term guides if any of that is a little bit cloudy and you need to see more dates. That's all from me for today, and I will see you very soon.